Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, September 1st. And you can see temperatures quite warm and muggy out there in the low to mid 60s across the area. If we look at the dew points, you can see it's very humid out there. Also dew points in the low to mid 60s. So with that together, you can see that there's probably areas of fog. And if we take a wider view of the Midwest and Great Lakes, you can see some of the reporting stations of fog. Grand Rapids, Mount Pleasant, Detroit, in fact, much of lower Michigan to one degree or another is reporting fog right now. And you can see this is from the Weather Channel, the fog product they have showing that across much of the Great Lakes. And if we take a look at the weather map for later today, you can see the big high pressure system that's going to dominate our weather all week long is now slid off to the east. We're getting a return flow of southerly high moisture content, very warm air. And that's going to continue to stream right into the Great Lakes, right on through the weekend into early next week, before a cold front may or may not drop our temperatures a whole lot. That's still a little bit iffy, but we could see a pretty decent cold front come through late Monday, and that could touch a better chance of organized storms at that time. But until then, I think each afternoon and evening we have a chance of at least scattered to widely scattered thunderstorms across the area. Again, most of the time, most places will be dry, but any areas that do see storms pop up, these will be very slow movers, and with the very high moisture content within the atmosphere, locally, very heavy rain could fall, but again, this is going to be quite scattered in nature. And if we look at the forecast map for tomorrow, you can see the high pressure system still sitting there. And again, the moisture increases enough. I think that'll be the beginning of our better chance of the afternoon and evening thunderstorms. We're still talking about 20 or 30, maybe 40% chance. But again, most of the time, it should be dry and quite nice out right on through the holiday weekend. And if we look at the 6 to 10 day outlook here, you can see we're going to hang on. It's going to be quite a battle, but I think we're going to continue to be above normal temperatures, and some of the above normal precipitation is going to start squeezing into the area as we see more of a battle set up with that trough out west. If we look at the 8 to 14 day outlook, you can see much of the eastern part of the country wetter than normal. As that trough tries to slide east, again, we're going to have a nice little battle zone set up, and we should be still pretty decent. Even the temperatures below normal, by the time it gets here, should modify enough where it's not a lot below normal, maybe just a couple of degrees. So overall, a very warm pattern right through as far as the eyes can see. And if we look at the next slide I have, this is some Breckenridge. This is some of the soil conditions we have. The green being the 2-inch level, the red being the 8-inch level. And this chart here is the resistance, CB resistance. 200 would be bone dry, 0 saturated. You can see we're quite moist, and it's very interesting how you can see the response to the soil after each rain. And if we slide this chart across, you can see this is the amount of rain falling on any given day, and you can see the evapotranspiration rates in brown showing the amount of moisture we're losing as well. So it's pretty interesting, again, when you can see especially a couple of days of rain, how it quickly falls to a very wet condition. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day, a great start to your September, and 73s to all.